This is all jacked up. It's an old ass house.
Don't watch your feet.
Yeah, I'm good. That pops off. Yeah, tank's right over there.
What a mess.
Should be right to the right.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. There's a breaker panel right there. Okay. I'm gonna go get a flashlight to where I can see what I got going on in here. Well, supposedly the well pump was changed out here within the last year or 2 years. Wasn't by me, so I don't really know. But I'm gonna go into the house now and see what we find. There's a lot of mold under there. I don't really like all that mold, but sometimes you gotta deal with it. Okie dokie. Hopefully no Mr. Black Snake's under here. Clean all the cobwebs. Gotta get the flashlight. Bada bing. Oh yeah, good old moldy stuff. Yeah, there's some old stuff under here, boy. Okie dokie. Let's tap on tank. The tank sounds bad. Yeah, the tank is probably bad. There's even another tank. It probably was short cycling and it killed the switch. Yeah. Okay, so this is iconic for a bad pressure switch. You see right there? See how it's burnt? You start from the left and work your way right. You got 1, 2, number 3 is completely burnt. So that's burnt because the tank's bad. So it's just a short right there. It's not making continuity, not making connection. And that happens when the tank goes bad. So a way to figure out if the tank's bad. Alright, we're gonna get a handy dandy screwdriver. I'm gonna come up here to the top. And I bet you if I press this, water's gonna squirt out. No air at all. You said you turned it on, Ronnie?
Yes, I did, kind of.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take our cover, and we're gonna flick it, and hopefully it doesn't blow up in our face. Alright. You can see it sparking. It's trying. Trying to push it. Oh, okay. So see how it held itself open there for a second? Oh, alright, so she's cycling now. We're gonna go back up to it. See how we get water? That tells us 100% that the bladder in the tank is bad. So there's no air in the tank. So that's why she's short cycling. See? He's not even running any water in the house. So it could have a leaky check valve, or who knows? Could be a toilet. Probably sure a toilet's trying to fill right now. Okay. All right, Ronnie, go ahead and cut it off for me, buddy.
Going right back in, all right.
Well, this is unfortunate. Everything is plumbed in copper on this side, and then it's plumbed in on PVC on this side. And then there's some sort of weird filter thing that goes somewhere else. I don't really know what that's about. But we're not even going to worry about that. What we're going to worry about is what we know is the problem. We know the tank is bad, and we know all this apparatus. I mean, they've got a brass tank tee here that's threaded into a female to PVC into the tank, so we know that's bad. So we're going to go ahead and replace it and do a little bit of cleanup here, because this is kind of gross. All right, so the first thing we're going to do.
Look at my brass and tell how much I like. Literally, all my bosses were on vacation.
I'm going to cut this right here.
We lost power last Sunday, too.
Shouldn't be much pressure. Okay. Go ahead and cut this. Okay, now we got that. Now, what I like about these tanks, now I don't like it, but it's easy. You can take the nipple on the top. I'm gonna take a pair of end cut nippers here. We're gonna go up here. I'm gonna go up here to the Schrader valve, and we're just gonna cut it off. And watch what it's gonna do. Okay, so now the tank drains. So now we don't have to worry about dealing with a tank that weighs 160 pounds. Second thing we're going to do, disconnect all the wires from the pressure switch. Yeah, the minute you press the air valve on the top of your tank and you get water to come out, or you can knock on the tank, it's supposed to ring like a bell, and you should theoretically be able to put your hand against it and push, and it be able to move. If you can push on your tank and you can't move it, then you know your tank is bad. A tank only fills itself full of water 1/3 of the way. So a 20-gallon tank is only going to hold like 6.5 gallons of water. The bottom 1/3 of a tank is what holds the bladder. And the top 2/3 of a tank is what gets filled with pressurized air. So once the rubber bladder busts, then the top portion of the tank fills with water, and it doesn't cycle correctly. Alright, see what we got here? It looks like the black wire has been bad going out to the well, and they swapped it over and are now using the yellow wire. So we want to make sure that we hook that back up that way in the future. So the next step is to grab my copper cutters, and we're going to come over here, bending that out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and cut the copper, and we'll put a shark bite on this once we're done. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so it should be good. There we go. Got that off. It's being suspended by a little wire here, so that's cool. Once we're done, we'll be able to pick it back up. So we're good there. Now, easiest thing to do here is just break the damn thing off because it's PVC back there. So just simply yank it like that. Be done with it. And then I'm going to go get a drill and a drill bit and drill a couple holes in the side of that tank to help it clean itself out. And then we're going to reposition these blocks here to where I can make it a little bit neater and bring the tank closer to where I can glue straight into their PVC here. So the first thing we're going to do is put our knee in the water and get our pants wet. That's the very first thing we're going to do. Alright, so we want to drill some holes in the tank. Going to get all the water out. Okie dokie. Pick all my tools up before they get wet. Rinse all the mud off of them. Clean off this pipe. This pipe's got a little bit of mud on it. I have to glue onto that. Not the most ideal situation, but that's what we got. It's slowly getting lighter. Slowly but surely. Go pretty heavy. Okay. Alright. Get up. You know, leave the bladder tank leaning like that so it'll finish draining so I can put it in the back of the truck and take it to the dump. Okay, so we know we're going to need a couple 90s. We're going to need a shark bite inline. We need about a dozen clamps. A I've already got the male adapter in the tank itself, so we should be good to go there. And we'll go into the truck. We'll probably need 2 PVC elbows, and we can adapt it over to it. We'll set those there, and then for the pressure switch, we're going to need 2 Romex connectors. And that should get us plumbed up. Well, I don't have a parts bucket, but I do have a pot. So I've got all my stuff in that, and I've got my tank right here ready to go. So I'm gonna head under the house now. Okay, yeah. Already pre-checked to make sure I got 38 pounds of air in the tank. Cool. Time to head back underneath the house. You know, you scared the daylights out of me. So much stuff under here. Alright. Heave ho. Hot. All right. Right now I can tell my angle of that's off, but if I'm lucky I can take a pipe wrench and twist this a little bit and get that to go right in there, and then we can just do a 90, a 90, and a shark bite. So I'm gonna see if I can twist the tank T, or if I'm gonna have to go get a pair of pipe wrenches. Got it. I believe we are dead on. Yes, sir. We are in the money. In the money. May need to go a smidge back. Okay. Let's see. That's dry. Get our glue. Already tightened the female adapter in. Yeah, right in like a glove. Okay. Now the next step is going to be the shark bite fitting. I want to make sure that there's no burr on this copper. We don't want any edge. Which actually, it feels pretty good. But I'm gonna go ahead and good old itchy insulation falling on top of me. All right. Next step is shark bite. Make sure it's clean. Got it. Okay. Nice and easy. Alright, cut it there. We'll come back to that. Cut it there. be our up piece. Take the little lip off the edge. It really helps when you go up in a shark bite. Now I've noticed a lot of people use ProPress for copper, but I'm not sure about how ProPress would work when you get to 50-year-old copper and it becomes really thin and brittle. And plus the ProPress tool is, you know, a couple grand. Got it. Okay. I just want to make sure. Alright, shark bite is done. Now we have to remember to lift this up a little. So what I'm going to do, rather than do that, I'm going to lift it. I'm going to lift it. We're going to twist. Oh, I thought that was a piece of copper wire.
You down there?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Just so you know, I just wanted to show you. I just looking at the radar. We probably got about 30 minutes.
I'll be done in 30 minutes, man.
Well, look, I just want to let you know though, because there's some white in the middle of that red on the radar. So I just want.
Oh no, you good? You good? I'll be done here. I actually won't be that long, but yeah.
I just want to give you a heads up that you know what I'm saying.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Because this line looks nasty.
I'm going as fast as I can.
No, I realize that. I'm just on the. I'm not trying to get it fixed. I just want to make sure you were safe. That's all.
You good? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, and I appreciate you. For real.
Okay. A little bit comes off of that. All right. All right. Okay. Now we've got that. Sometimes the easiest thing to do on things like this is to do all of your weird angles outside. And then you'll only have two that you have to do with it all connected. Okay, so that's going to be like so. Let's make sure that all fits and it's copacetic. Alright, then we're going to take our clamp, put it on, put our 90 on, make sure it's at the right angle. Clamp it. Then the only thing we have to do, take one clamp here, one clamp goes on here. We're going to pop that 90 up in, and then slide this one on over here. Bada bing, bada boom. That's tight and done. Alright, that's tight and done. So the plumbing aspect of it is finished. Now the only thing we have to do is wire it up. And that comes now. Okay. So we got our Romex. Take this off. I don't know why that plug is in there. Okay. Open up the Romex a little. And we're going to take our wire. Okay. I can hear the renter upstairs talking to the landlord. He said, he's here now. He had everything on the truck to fix it. so he didn't have to go anywhere. Oh, Lord. I really don't know why more people don't operate like that. I know some jobs you can't, but... there's always unforeseen circumstances, but... okay, we're going to take the short wire and we're going to put it over here. We're going to wait to hook up the black one. So long we don't want it to be in the way. Okay, we're going to tighten this one down. Okay, we're good to go. We're going to use the yellow wire. Since it's shorter, just like the white wire, we're going to put it close. Okay. And then we're going to jump the black to this side. Jump the red over here to this side. All the colors in this one. I normally tell people, put the white on one side and the black's on the other side. And then you run into something like this, and they got white, black, red, and yellow. Okay. Done and done. Make sure this is closed. Good. All right, folks. It's time for power.
Okay, turn it on.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and turn on the power. My gauge is a little wonky. See, even brand new gauges. Dum. If that shark bite were to let go, boy, oh boy, would I get wet.
Sounds good. I heard pressure.
Yeah. I want to make sure it pumps up and kicks off.
Heck yeah, you rock.
I want to make sure that the check valve in the pump is holding. Seems like it's holding strong to me. Good deal. All right, everything looks good. Time to get back to the truck and put it all back together. Gotta have an organized working area. All right. I gotta go by the dump. Got a lot of stuff in here. Love to keep my stuff organized. Even my pot. Okay, done. Alrighty. Good deal. Done and done. All right, we got the old tank in the back of the truck. Well, thank y'all for coming out with me. I'm wet, it's time to go home. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. See y'all later.